So if it wasn't obvious yet, this video is going to expose a super secret side quest where you actually can find Diablo, Baal, and Mephisto all in this particular side quest. Now, if you don't want any spoilers, here's the chance. Leave now, everybody. Now, anyone who stuck around knows this is exciting because Diablo and Baal are not actually in the main story for Diablo 4, but you can find them right here. Now, the feature from each one of these crazy bosses from all the Diablo games are actually in the form of statues of them, and they're actually interactive. The first one you can find in the middle of this actual stronghold right here. This stronghold is Omath's Redoubt, due east of Kull. Now, once you go exactly to where that pin was, you'll see this statue right here, and you can walk over and see, yep, this is totally one of those bosses. I believe this one is Diablo. Now, all you have to do is come into your emotes and cheer, and you've seen right there, the fire flicked on. That starts the quest right there, and we got one of them lit up. Now we'll just continue to move to the other two. The next one we're going to is due north of the Altar of Ruin waypoint. It's incredibly close to it and very easy to get to. So just go to that Altar of Ruin waypoint, and you just walk directly north. Now, it is important to note, once you start walking directly north, when you get closer to the actual statue we're looking for, you're going to come across some monsters. They're nothing tough, just go ahead and slap them down. It's really no big deal. But once you do get them cleared out, you can finally get a clear look at the statue and see which one of these bosses is it going to be. Now, as we take a look at his face, I believe this one is Baal, but just as before, go ahead and pull up that emote wheel and give it a cheers. And you see the globe, I believe it is, in his hand, lights on fire. That's how you know you got the next one activated. Now we'll go ahead and locate the next one. It is just north of the Field of Hatred, actually the Denshar area, and once again, it is due east from Kull. I'll mark her on that map and let's head out. Now, once there, just head northwest and you're going to come across it. Now, you see me look around a little bit. This one is the hardest one to find. It's not a full-blown statue. It actually looks to be destroyed and actually partially buried. So when you do find it, actually part of its head, part of its face, covered up, and well, there we go. I see it. And let's go ahead and do the exact same thing we did the other times. Give it that emote cheer and watch her light up. And this time it's just the eyes of the statue. I'm not sure, maybe this one is actually Diablo, but once you get them all lit up, you can head over to this new side quest that just miraculously appeared, the Way of 3. And that's exactly where you're going to go. Go ahead, mark it, head to in the Imperial Library, and then just go ahead and run over there. Now, once you're there, you have to go ahead and slay down the demons that are in your way. Yeah, you just got to clear some room so you can go ahead and activate this like invisible altar or whatever it is. Once you do, that's super easy peasy. Unknown altar, go ahead and activate it, and ba-ba-boom! You get a portal opened up, a mysterious gateway, and also kind of neat. What I didn't notice right at first, I go ahead and run behind. The 3 statues are right there, and you can see they're now all lit up. So we can go ahead, head through this portal, and where is this gonna take us? Now, what crazy boss, what crazy activity are we gonna have to do once coming through this portal? Well, there's just a person here to kind of talk to, look at a dead body. I'm not much for reading the text on these different quests and everything, but unfortunately, it's a slight letdown once you get here for the crazy activity. It's essentially the same as the other overworld events. You kill the monsters as they spawn up. The little altar in the middle, the little statue, or whatever you want to call it, spawns up more monsters and more and more. And once those monsters are slayed down, you just have to destroy the altar in the middle to get your reward. Now, the reward for completing the Way of 3, obviously you get this armor, experience in gold. The armor being a super unique rare. You can tell by having 3 affixes and the words down there, but you also get a player title for completing this and completing the challenge. I believe that says Triune and Trouble as player titles. Kind of cool to see these bosses here in Diablo 4. Do you think it was worth doing this quest? Let me know down in the comments.